Hi everyone, it's Leslie. Welcome back to my cross stitch channel. I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks, and that's because I've been sick. I've had a cold and I'm still not fully recovered. I'm still coughing a lot, but I wasn't strong enough. I didn't feel well enough to cross stitch as much as I used to. Just some days I had to just rest a lot and not cross stitch anything. So I haven't cross stitched that much, but I'll show you what I've done for the past 2 weeks approximately. And of course at the end of the video I'll show you a little bit of Stockholm. And as you can see, I've started 2 new cross stitch projects, and they're like autumn projects, fall project type of project. So I hope you're gonna like it. So it's gonna be interesting, so stay tuned. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing to you my new project. I wanted to start cross stitching something that had to do with autumn or fall. I like the colors, so I chose this vintage rare kit that I bought or purchased on 123stitch.com, and this is called Woodland Cottage. And it's like a sampler in some ways, because it has a lot of different, they have different mushrooms, different kind of leaves and berries. And then you have like a cottage in the middle with different trees. And it's like a autumn theme to it. And this is what it looks like on the other side here. If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think that this was made in Great Britain, but I'm not sure. So let's open it together and see what's inside. Stay tuned. So let's take a closer look here at the preview without the wrapping paper. Here you have, this is a counted cross stitch, and this is 52.5 by 43 centimeters or 20 by 17 inches. This was made in 1998, so this is vintage, and I like it. And here you have the ingredients in different languages. This is the instruction, and I can tell you that this kit smells of like old, I don't know, attic or something. It doesn't smell good. Let's see the instruction here. And then you have these colors, the symbols for the colors. You have the name, you have the length, and you have what knot it is, because there are 3 knots of many colors that I have to sort out. And you have back stitching here, and the instruction. You have the border, you have different names, more instructions on how to cross stitch here. And let me show you a little bit of, this is what the chart looks like. It's in black and white. I'm not going to show you the whole chart, just so you can get an idea what it looks like. And it's big. Let me just take a look at it. That's very big. Let me just see what's on the other side of the chart. Maybe something interesting. Now it's just paper, white paper. So let me put this aside. This is what it looks like here in black and white. And this is the number. Then you have the fabric. Does anyone know? I know that Zweigart has like an orange border here, but this is green. So does anyone know what is the manufacturer who makes this one? And it feels very, very soft in my hands. Very extremely soft, maybe a bit too soft. Then you have the needle. I think this needle is a bit too big for me. I like to use like smaller needles. And this is a big piece. I would have preferred a 16 count, but I don't think I'm gonna change it. I just want to use the original one. And of course the floss. So as the instruction reads, there are like 3 knots, and it's gonna be hard to divide them, sort them out. I'm gonna have to choose some kind of organizer for this one. I haven't decided which one. Maybe a plastic one. I don't know, we'll see. But it doesn't seem that there's so many colors here. 27 symbols. And of course the back stitching. So I'm gonna go now, sort out the floss and start cross stitching. So wish me luck, and I'll see you soon. So the first project I'm going to share with you, this is a kit by the Craft Collection, vintage kit. And this fabric is so soft. It's almost as if a little bit difficult to work with. I prefer a bit more harder fabric, more like Zweigart. This feels like a rag or something. It doesn't feel hard at all. I mean, it's a bit hard to cross stitch on it. You have to have like a tight hoop to cross stitch on it, and I don't like hoops, but I probably have to use one because excuse me, the fabric is way too soft, and when it's soft, it's gonna, the crosses might not look so neat and even. But this is 14 count, as I said, and let me show you what I've cross stitched. I've only cross-stitched these 3 mushrooms, chanterelles, and these are only a couple of colors, but they were not that easy to cross-stitch, especially these parts here where you had to like do like a checkered cross-stitch between colors, like a chessboard. Show a little bit closer. But I had to use a little bit of back stitching here. And of course the name. So I'm up here. So I'm either gonna go up or go this way. And I don't think I'm gonna be done with this project by the end of the season. So yeah, it's gonna take a long time to cross stitch, but it's still very beautiful, and I'm gonna continue. I like the challenge. And the next project, because I only worked on, but before I'll show you also the floss. Here's the beautiful floss, beautiful colors. And I don't know if it was me who made the mistake or if it was the manufacturer who made a mistake, but there's a color that is missing, number 10, and there's a color that I don't know where it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be on this number 10. So either I made a mistake or the manufacturer made a mistake. That's okay with me. I think that everything will be clear when I start to get in more and more into the project and cross-stitching more and more of it. So I'll find out what color is missing. But the floss is good. It doesn't break while you cross-stitch. It's very nice, and it feels nice, and it doesn't feel hard or dry. It feels nice. I think this is excuse me. This is like, reminds me of Anchor floss a little bit. Not DMC. I think DMC is a bit more softer, but something like that. Something like Anchor floss. Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna continue cross stitching this. So let me show you my other project that I worked on. This is from a magazine called Cross Stitcher, and this is their latest issue from October 2023. This is a beautiful fox here. Beautiful fall colors. It's called Fox in Fall. And I love the colors. I like the bright orange colors here. And there's no half cross stitch. I don't think that there's a half cross stitch. I haven't seen any. And there's no back stitching. So only full cross stitches. This is the color chart here. And it's in color. There are 21 colors here. And I use DMC floss for it. So this is what I cross stitched. I've cross stitched this spot here. These beautiful leaves and beautiful colors. And they're very easy to cross stitch. There's nothing hard or difficult about them. So if you want to like a very easy cross stitch fall autumn project, this is for you. And let me show you the floss, just a minute. This is the floss that I'm using, and it's very beautiful. You can see beautiful autumn colors, a lot of orange, some yellow ones, and browns and blue. And I like this organizer very much. It's a magnet. You put it like a card with your number or your symbol. And there's a magnet here. 3 magnets actually. And you just do like this. This is 14 count Aida fabric. And you can see here leaves, different shapes, different colors. And there's a couple of berries as well. So I'm probably gonna cross stitch this tree and the leaves and then finish off with the fox in the middle. So this was it for today. And as I said, I'm sorry I don't have that much to show you this time because I have been sick, I've been under the weather, and I'm still not fully recovered, unfortunately. But I do want to cross stitch. And hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks, I'll cross stitch a lot of stuff, and I'll have a lot of stuff to show you. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these 2 projects. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done that. And now I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to take you on a trip to a very nice neighborhood, residential area in Stockholm. It's like newly built with new buildings, apartment buildings, flats and stuff like that. So and it's beautiful nature as well, and a fountain. And so if you're interested, stay tuned, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.